Hi, in this video, we're going to do some basic Ether channel configuration. So just a few simple steps, 3 steps really. So the first thing you can do is just select the interfaces you want in the bundle that you want to link together as a single logical link. So here we're using the interface range command to do interfaces fast Ethernet 01 through fast Ethernet 04. Okay, next, you may need to do this option depending on your model switch, but here I'm just showing you that we can choose from 2 Ether channel protocols, LACP and PAGP. In this video, we're just going to focus on LACP. The configuration is similar for both, very similar. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is create the channel group. And here we choose a channel group number, and that'll be from 1 to 64. It actually doesn't have to be same on both ends, but best practices usually means it should be. We're also going to configure the negotiation for Ether channel. Let's take a look. So for LACP, if we make one switch active, then the other end of the bundle can be either active or passive. Okay, as long as one end is active, then it will form a Ether channel as long as the other end is active or passive. Okay, but what if you make one end passive? Okay, then in that case, obviously the other end must be active to form the Ether channel bundle. All right, so this is just showing that in LACP, we can have active at one end and then active at the other, or passive at the other end. Or we can do a static persistence mode where we just turn it on in both places. Okay. All right, so configuring Ether channel. So we have both the, as you can see, the interface range command, interface range fast Ethernet 01 to 2 for this bundle here. Okay, this is where we say channel group 1 mode active. Okay, assuming that the switch is only running LACP. Okay, notice though that we've also have, and let me use my pen here, there we go. We also have this command here, interface port channel 1. And this is where we configure things like the switch port mode trunk, or make it an access port, and configure the VLANs on the access port, or in this case, filtering or putting what VLANs we want to allow on the trunk. We do that on the port channel, not on the actual physical interface. On the physical interface, we just name what channel group it's part of. Okay, and that's important, okay, because as it says here, any configuration that is applied to the port channel interface also will affect the physical interfaces. However, configurations applied to the individual physical interfaces do not affect the port channel. Okay, so therefore, when you're making configuration channels, make sure you do it on the port channel and not on the physical interface, or you're going to have some problems. Okay, so this command here, show interfaces port channel 1. What we're looking at here is that it's in the port channel 1 is up and up. Okay, so that's what we're looking for, the status and the line protocol, both being up, just like a regular interface. Okay, this command here, show Ether channel summary. Okay, so if we look here, we can see we have one channel group in use. The group number is 1, okay, port channel 1. Protocol we're using is LACP. We have 2 ports, FA01 and FA02. The SU, so the SU means that this is a Ether channel layer 2 bundle. Okay. The U means that it's in use, and the P here means that that these ports are bundled part of a port channel. All right, some good stuff there. Okay, verifying the port channel. Some of the similar information here, EtherChannel port, show EtherChannel port channel. We can see the group number here. We see LACP here. We can see the ports here. There's some other information as well. Show interfaces fast Ethernet 1. EtherChannel gives us some similar information and some little bit more detail, actually. But we can see we're looking at just fast Ethernet 1 here. It tells us what channel group it is and the name of the port channel. It's inactive. This here, load, will actually, if there was some traffic going across here, we could actually use this information to give us some information about how it's load balancing. LACP, and then some other information as well, kind of beyond the scope of this, but you can look it up if you're interested. Okay, so this here is showing a layer 3 Ether channel configuration. Okay, so this is kind of cool. On the physical interfaces, Fast Ethernet 023 and 24, we say no switch port. Remember, that's the command that's used to make this a routed port, a layer 3 port. And besides that command, the only other command we really have on here is making it part of the channel group. Okay, and we're doing persistent static with the on. But the actual configuration of the IP address of the interface is done on the port channel. So again, here we also say no switch port. Okay, layer 3, make it a routed port, but this is where we put the IP address. Okay, so that's some of the basic Ether channel configuration. There's you can get actually even do more with it, but this will get started. It's actually quite easy to configure.